actually rented this game a very long time ago. This is going to be a fairly unique review. Usually I record while I'm playing the game. My computer took a dump on me while I was recording last time while I was playing the game, so I couldn't really do it. So I guess this will be me Mystery Science Theater 3000 style, just watching. Hopefully it's better. I know I'm still getting used to this whole commentary thing, but I think the videos are getting better with time. Anyway, here's a video of us trying to see how badass Robocop is. No, he's only 250 pounds. He's like made out of all that metal and stuff. You think he'd weigh more? Like, there's an overweight guy at Walmart that weighs more than Robocop. Bizarre. Anyway, they're telling you bulletproof, like metal, and he has a gun holder and all this crap, and he's shockproof. But you can see, while I play this game, you can get your ass handed to you very quickly. So I don't know why they even show you this, because you're pretty vulnerable. Especially against dogs. Dogs hate you in this game. I don't know whether he was hanging out at a cat kennel or what, but they hate him. Maybe he's got steak in his other leg. I have no idea. Those are little cutscenes on the NES I always really like to watch. That might be from the Amiga version. I saw a Commodore 64 version of it, and it looked pretty crappy. Well, here's the main game. Robocop kind of looks like a skeleton. They could have made this a zombie game. But anyway, it's pretty much chaos. That makes me almost think that this is kind of a shoddy port of the arcade game that came out. I'm not sure. They actually had a pretty sweet arcade game of the second Robocop, but I never saw a port made of that. They might have had it on one of those obscure PCs that probably got released in Europe or whatnot. But here. One thing I already don't like about this, obviously the controls kind of clunky, but I can understand you're riding a tank, but everybody and their grandmother is trying to jump kick you in the head. If you saw Robocop, the first thing I wouldn't want to do is jump kick a guy encased in metal in the head. It just doesn't work. You don't get to pull out your gun until somebody else has a gun, which is stupid. This is the 80s. We're supposed to pull out guns like over trying to figure out what to eat for dinner. Also, as you can see, those stairs were a bitch to go up and down. Everybody's running. Here my controller kind of malfunctioned on me. I'm sorry. I should edit that out, but I'm not, because I'm a bastard. You can listen to the Robocop theme. They're pretty accurate with it, with what the NES could do. Although I think Konami can make a badder-ass version of it. Is badder-ass a word? I have no idea. But he'll be moving along shortly. I swear the little icons on the right, I have no idea what they do or select them. I didn't play this with a manual. There we go. See, now you finally got a gun. These guys aren't even shooting at you. Now you can still shoot at them. Also, note the awesome sound the dogs make when they get shot. You won't see that too often in the game anymore, animal cruelty. Just like, in the 80s, you could have a PG movie where somebody smokes. They don't even really do that anymore. 80s were a confusing time. Surprised they didn't use more pastel colors in this. This game kind of portrays Robocop as a horrible person. He just kills everybody. Now, we all remember this vehicle in the movie, don't we? It looks like the Ecto 2 from the real Ghostbusters. I might be too nerdy for referencing that, but I had the toy. I had the little hook. I always got tangled up. More animal cruelty. See, I think this is more humane than giving them the lethal injection, because they get a sound out of it. Here's another classic NES example of you're shooting a human being and nothing's happened to him, but you can punch the shit out of him and that'll kill him. What a world we live in. this scene, he opens his mouth so weird. It's almost like this was part of a baby food eating minigame, and they forgot to add the baby food, so you just see the mouth movements of him eating the baby food. That's my best guess. Again, everybody on the streets, on PCPs, shooting out their windows. It's pretty common in Detroit. Across the border, everybody in Canada are holding hands and hugging. It's pretty common to have flamethrowers in your window. Flamethrowers are always right beside the fire extinguishers because they go hand in hand. You know, you might have that one accident, so one fire extinguisher in your hand. I believe those are supposed to be Ford Tauruses. Was it the Ford Taurus? That was the official Robocop car that was spray painted with shitty spray paint. They didn't even bother to use vehicle paint. You could clearly see the shape of the Ford logo. I believe this is supposed to be the area where the mayor or whomever is holding that guy hostage and Robocop breaks through the walls, but I don't remember him literally fighting the army from Russian attack, but apparently he is. Robocop almost needs a knife, just like on Russian attack. Good old Americans, when they brought Russian attack to the NES, they called it Russian attack. It was really called Green Beret. So that was kind of insensitive, I think. But again, the 80s is a confusing time. But was spelled R-U-S-H apostrophe N, I believe. So that could be a fake country. I don't know. There we go again. Bullets don't hurt me. I'm just getting punched in the face. The logic here is mind-boggling. Classic to an NES game. Even though you're fighting similar enemies, they changed the color palette of everything to fit this complicated black and white background because it was apparently over-exhausting. The NES. Alright. I don't remember spiked walls killing Robocop in the movie, but unfortunately, this is how the video game demonstration will end. And that was Robocop. I'm doing NES games now. If you want, make requests. Put them on the bottom of the comments, and I'll be happy to get to them as fast as possible. Unless it's a really crappy game, then you're on your own. But thanks again for watching. Bye.